Welcome and thank you for joining us today for our virtual rhythm circle. I'm Karina Eggleston, Associate State Director for Communications at AARP Michigan, and I'm happy to connect with you today. We'd love to know where you're watching from, so if you will, please share in the chat. One of the many reasons we feature our virtual rhythm circles is because studies and research have shown us that music is powerful for mental well-being and overall brain health. According to a report published by the Global Council on Brain Health, music can potentially stimulate healthy brain activity and manage stress. Brain health experts who contributed to the report recommend that people of all ages consider bringing music into their daily lives to help improve quality of life and well-being. Among the report's recommendations is to dance, sing, or move to music. These activities not only provide physical exercise, but can relieve stress and are fun ways to socialize with friends and family. They can easily be adapted to be done virtually. So here are some tips they offer. Listen to both familiar and new music. Evidence suggests that the music you know and like causes the strongest brain response and dopamine release, while new music can stimulate the brain and provide a new source of pleasure. Dancing, singing, or moving to music not only provides physical exercise, but may help to relieve stress, build social connections, and stimulate your brain. And finally, make music yourself. Sing or learn how to play an instrument. Learning to play a musical instrument can offer a sense of mastery and self-esteem while stimulating those thinking skills, much like our program today. We hope today's session, led by Kevin Bujo Jones, brings you joy, as well as some practical applications for using music to maintain a healthy mind. Bujo is a percussionist, a band leader, a producer, and an educator. He's a faculty member with MSU's Percussion and Jazz Studies, so we're in terrific hands. We're also joined by Martine Dalton-Jones, and if you've been here before, you'll know Martine is a wonderful welcome addition to our virtual rhythm circles. She's helping us all learn and grow, helping us to learn and grow, excuse me. If you have any questions for today, please place those in the chat, and we'll be sure to answer any questions you have live. Now, before I turn it over to Bujo and Martine, I'd like to mention our What the AARP newsletter. The December edition is available online now with links to our holiday playlist developed by my staff colleagues, an upcoming virtual program called Let's Get It On, a moving Motown experience, which includes a virtual tour of the Motown Museum in Detroit, as well as a virtual dance party. And this is taking place on December 14th, so mark your calendars. We also feature some tips and resources to make this holiday season a bit brighter. I hope you'll check it out, and I'll share the links in the chat in just a moment. On behalf of the team of AARP Michigan, I'd like to wish you and your loved ones a happy, healthy holiday season. Now it's time for me to turn to the other side of the camera, and Bujo and Martine will take it from here. Welcome.
Thank you, Karina. Good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning, everybody out there in StreamYard land, Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're getting your stream from. My name is Kevin Bujo Jones. This is my wife, Martine Dalton-Jones.
Hey there.
And together we will present you with some easy to play rhythms, and hopefully that you can join in and keep up. I'm not going to do anything too hard. We will try to have some fun, and I guess that's the point, because music also changes your mood. You know, that's the reason why we play music, right? So to get started, If you have an instrument, please get it now. If you have a drum, any kind of drum, actually, any kind of drum, or if you don't have a drum with you, you can utilize things in your house that you could find. So I'm going to give you some time to go find something to tap on. Once again, as usual, I have my trusty coffee mate container. I buy the coffee mate in bulk. So, but you can take the top off. Right? Or leave it on. Whatever way. Get a Tupperware, some kind of Tupperware. And if you don't have that, you can just play on a table. Fortunately, because I'm a drummer and percussionist, I have lots and lots of drums here.
Yes, you do.
And I keep accumulating instruments here. So house is very crowded with instruments. As you probably see behind me, I have an ngoma from Congo and congas and djembes and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, let's get started. So whether you have musical experience or not, it doesn't matter. So if you also very important, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, and I can answer them later during the broadcast. Okay. All right. So let's get started, everybody. So some of you have been here online, or have had a drum circle or rhythm circle with me in person. So some of you might know this, but there are lots of new people here today that are registered for this rhythm circle. So the first thing I want to talk about is, if you do have a drum, there are 3 basic sounds of the drum, which are tone, bass, and slap. So that's again tone, bass, and slap. So how do we get these sounds out? So what you want to do is, for a tone sound, you want to keep your fingers kind of close together, like this, like so, like this. Hold your hand straight, put it on the drum, and sort of line your knuckles up with the circumference of the drum, the rim of the drum, and just come down on the drum. And once you hit it, you just come off, like so. You want to try it?
Sure.
Let's try the other hand. Very good. Okay. So that's a tone sound. And if you have a djembe, it will sound like this. That's a tone sound. If you have a conga drum, I'm going to just grab this. It'll sound like this. Okay. So the next sound is a bass sound. And what you want to do is to take your palm and all of your fingers, this entire surface, and place it towards the middle of the drum. You don't have to go all the way over, like so. You don't have to go all the way over. You can just go here, right? And you just place your palm, all your fingers on the drum, and strike the drum, and bring your hand off once you strike, like so. Try that. Okay, try the other hand. Very good. Okay, so now we have 2 sounds, tone and bass. Tone, tone, bass. Very good. Nice. Okay. And so the last sound is the more difficult sound. So I don't want you to get discouraged, but I feel it's important for me to demonstrate that particular sound. Anyway, even if you can't get it right away. It takes a long time to learn how to play this, but the last sound is called a slap sound, which sounds like this. Right? So tone, slap. The slap sound is a much sharper sound, much more accented. Okay, so I'd like for you to try it. So take either hand, your right or your left, and what you want to do is you come down. You actually are first hitting here, and you're letting your fingertips sort of strike the drum, almost like a whip, like that. So you actually. So what I would recommend is tilting the drum a little bit more. Come up in the chair. And then when you come down, you're hitting here first and then here. So make sure that all your fingertips are striking the drum. Better. Good, very good. Okay, so those are the three basic sounds. That's tone, bass, and slap. And so for this first rhythm that we're going to play, that we're going to learn today, you're going to utilize all three of those sounds. So the basic sounds again are tone, bass, and slap. Tone, bass, and slap. Okay, so there are many more sounds that you can get out of a drum, a djembe, or a conga, but today we're just going to deal with that. Okay, so the first rhythm that we're going to learn is a rhythm that I taught earlier this year, and so for those that you have been here many times before or consistent with our rhythm circles here, you should know this rhythm, but it'll be like a review for you. So the rhythm that we're going to learn first today is called cuckoo. Cuckoo, K-U-K-U, not like cuckoo clock, like a cuckoo, cuckoo. So cuckoo, K-U-K-U, or you can spell it K-O-U-K-O-U. Sometimes they spell it like that. So this rhythm, the basic part of this rhythm has 4 notes. There's only 4 notes that you have to remember. So the first note is actually a slap, but if you can't do a slap, you can play a tone and that's fine. It's totally fine, okay? So don't get like crazy, I can't do it, and you sit there and you're just working on a slap. So do the best you can, okay? So what I do is, the way I learned it is start with the right hand, and you're going to play a slap. So let's all do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. The next note that you're going to play is a bass sound with your opposite hand. So I'm starting with my right, so I'm going to play a bass with my left hand. So it's going to sound like this. Slap, bass. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slap bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So we have slap bass. 2 more notes, 2 more sounds that we're going to play are 2 tones, and they're closer together. Okay? So you're going to play them like this. Tone, tone. Okay? So repeat after me. Good. Good. So now we're going to add slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass, tone, tone. So you're going to play right, left, right, left. Slap, bass, tone, tone. So repeat that after me, okay? I'm going to play, and then you guys play. You'll play with Martine, with my wife. Wait a minute, that didn't sound right.
Okay.
Okay. You'll play together with Martine, okay? Slap, bass, tone, tone. Good. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Very good. So let's play it together, okay? So I'm going to count, and you can follow at home, right? So let's slap, bass, tone, tone, slap, bass. About that tempo, okay? Everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass, tone, tone. Slap, bass. Good. Nice. Slap, bass, tone, tone. 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 Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Good. 1, 2, 3, signal. Very good. Okay. So you didn't get that last part, I'm sure. In African drumming of different types, we have what we call a signal or a call, or sometimes they call it a break. Okay. But that is for to signal that we're going to start, or we're going to stop, or we're going to change. And initially, really what it's for is for mainly for choreography, for the dancers, because the music that we play with African drums is almost exclusively for dancers, right? So this music is community-based. It's rhythms, drums, rhythms, and dancing and song. So a lot of these rhythms, and most of these rhythms, have songs and specific dances in the tradition. And for djembe, there's lots of traditions to learn about. I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but normally the djembe is accompanied by an instrument called dundun. And I have one small one here that I could show you with a different sound. Right? It's usually played with a stick. It's a thicker head. This is a goatskin head on the djembe. Okay, so just a little information while you rest your hands. If you're not used to playing hand drums, normally you have to get conditioned. They have to be conditioned, just like a runner or an athlete conditions their body. So anyway, with that said, we're going to try this rhythm a little bit faster. But first, I want to teach you the actual break, or what we call the signal. And we'll do that all together. So here's the signal. I'm going to play it very slowly, and then you can repeat it. Okay? So try it. Good. Nice. And good. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to teach it to you in small parts. So you don't have to do what we call a flam in the beginning, like that. But you could just play. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Okay? There's a question. Should the djembe be flat on the floor or tilted forward? Aha. So, yes, it should be tilted forward, not flat, because I'll show you the difference. I don't know if you can hear this over this microphone, how different the sound is. So, tilted flat on the floor like this. I have it flat on the floor. I'm going to play, right? It actually mutes the sound, especially with djembe. Tilted, I don't know if you could tell the difference between this and this. Very small sound. So you should tilt the drum forward, not backward like this, but forward, okay? Because this also aligns your arms with your hands. So you could be like this. Now, I know everyone doesn't have a djembe, probably that's watching this broadcast, but you know, you can do that with any drum. A conga, tilt it forward. Changes the sound. It lets the sound, the vibration come out of the drum, okay? Anyway, so we're going to start this rhythm again, cuckoo, but this time we'll play the signal together to start and then to end, all right? So I'm going to play the signal and then start the rhythm, right? So that first note doesn't come down on the downbeat or the pulse, right? So here's what we call a pulse or the downbeat, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the pulse, right? like that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So when we start it with the signal, it's going to sound like this. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? So let's try that all together. So we'll play the signal together, and then we'll end with the signal. Okay? So we'll start the rhythm, cuckoo. Crocoto, cocoto, coco. Slap bass, tone, tone. 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 Okay? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, signal. Slap bass, tone, tone. Slap bass, good. Very good. I know you're keeping up out there. I can feel it in my bones. Or maybe that's because it's so cold and rainy outside. Anyway, so that's the basic pattern, the main pattern for cuckoo, but there's many other patterns inside that. So it's usually accompanied by several different rhythms. Okay? So I'm going to show you the second part, or a part that accompanies that rhythm on djembe. Okay? All right. So this one might be a little bit harder because it involves slaps, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay? So the first note is going to be a tone with your right hand, and then followed by a tone with your left hand. So 2 tones. Tone, tone. Right. Good. Tone, 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 tone. Good. Tone, 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 tone. Good. So those are the first 2 notes. This part is a little bit harder. So you're going to play, after those 2 tones, you're going to play slap with your left hand, and then 2 more tones. Tone, tone, slap, tone, tone. Tone, tone, slap. Tone, tone, slap, tone, tone. Tone, tone, slap, tone, tone. Tone, tone, slap, tone, tone. Good. Tone, tone. Slap, so I know everybody's like, I can't play that slap. Good.
I can't do it the same. I'll do it better with this one.
Okay, but it's okay because you got another slap with that one too.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not finished yet. So, so I don't want anybody to stress out about, I can't play the slap. You know, it took me like almost a year to play the slap, and I'm still, after 50 years, just trying to make sure that I can play slap with both hands. Okay, so like, don't stress out. Don't like, oh, I'm so worried I can't play the slap. Oh no, I want to give up. Don't give up, huh? Slap, you know. I don't know what to say about that, but you can, you know, just try your best, you know. Maybe want to slap a coworker or something. I don't know. No, don't do that. Okay, so we're gonna play tone, tone, slap, tone, tone, slap. Slap, slap, tone, tone, slap. 1, 2, 3. Slap, tone, tone, slap. Tone, tone, slap, tone, tone, slap. Left, right, left, right. Right, left. Left, right, left, right. Okay, so that's good. So there's a question, another question inquiring minds want to know. Does it matter what hand we start with? I'm mirroring you to learn, but is that a bad habit to learn? Okay, so not really. I'm playing the rhythm on my dominant hand. I'm right-handed. Martine is actually left-handed. She's more ambidextrous than me, even though I'm a drummer. But she's playing it right-handed. You can play it with whatever hand, but the motion is the most important. So if you want to play it left, right, left, right, like left, right, right, left. You want to play it like that, that's fine too. Eventually, you'll learn how to play with your dominant hand if you're not left-handed. Okay? So let's go back. So this rhythm, unlike the first rhythm we learned, a part of cuckoo. Remember, I was saying that note is like a pickup, or it comes right before the downbeat. Slap bass. So the downbeat is here. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This rhythm starts right on the downbeat. Okay, so I'm counting out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I hope that helps. So we're going to try to play this together. Now, can you play? Keep going. You can't do it. Okay, so you play. So you play that rhythm and I'll play. Okay? So 1. Slap, bass, slap, bass. I'm going to play the second part. Nice. Everybody give Martine a hand. Very, very good. Okay. So can we all try that together? Now you can pick out whatever part you want to. Now, normally when it gets, when they play this rhythm is like kind of medium fast normally. But I've heard it play very, very, very fast. And so when it gets to a certain tempo, that second part you can just play. So or you can play it like that too, because too many notes too close together. So anyway, so let's try that together. Okay, now questions are popping up. Do you or another instructor teach in person in Detroit? I don't teach in Detroit, but I have an excellent pair of teachers that you can contact. If you're on Facebook, I'll give you their Facebook information, and then you could inbox them, and or I'll try to get their info for you. And they're excellent. They do a lot of stuff with youth in Detroit, young kids in drum and dance, African drum and dance. Excellent. So anyway, so let's continue. So I will answer that after we finish. I'll get online and give you that information. Okay. I believe his name is Sawande, and he teaches drum and dance with one of his partners, Imani. So I'll get you that information. Anyway, so okay, where were we? Okay, so let's do slow. Like go ga gigging ga gigging ga giddy ba giddy ba giddy ga giddy ga giddy ga giddy ga. Okay, so here we go. So play the signal with me this time. Okay, so I'm going to count you in. Normally the lead drummer plays. We'll play, and then everybody comes in, right, when we start. It's like a call. It's like, hey, come on, let's play. Go, and everybody knows what to do. Okay? There's many different signals for many different rhythms. So anyway, so let's do very slowly. Go, da, boom. So Martine will play the main part, and I'll play the secondary part. For the second part. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second part. So I'm gonna give you a chance to give your hands a rest. So we're gonna talk a little bit about why this is important. Why these rhythm circles, music, dance, song. If you first of all, music, dance, singing, even listening to music is an aphrodisiac. It's a mood enhancer, right? So our brains react differently to sounds of nature, music, and it affects our mood. And because our mood is affected, it affects a lot of other things. It affects our state of mind, our general health and well-being in general, right? So I am a big proponent of brain health. Being a survivor of brain injury myself, I've had brain surgery due to a subdural hematoma. Very serious situation. And it was music that brought me back to health, brought me back to a point in my life where I was able to sort of put stuff together again. So, I spent time even just trying to learn again how to play the drum. So I look at it as a blessing because it brought me back to a point where I had to really focus. So it helps you focus because in music, you have to remember things. The same thing in dance, you have to remember things. You're also movement, coordination, physical coordination, right, left, which one is right, which one is left. How many times do we do this on a certain part or piece of music? So, and especially dance, you have to, it's very aerobic, so it's very good for your cardiovascular system, good for your memory, because in dance, you have to remember, well, I'm doing on my right 4 times, then on my left 4 times, and then we do 2 and 2, and then we step back or something like something similar to that. So there is, you're using your brain, you're using your body, and drumming in particular is a physical thing. When you sing, like if you join a choir or a chorus or something of that nature, there's breathing exercises, and breathing helps your body, your health, your overall health. Breathing in, breathing out, using your voice and singing songs that are, of importance to you, So all of that is very, very important to your health and has advantages. And you'll find yourself, you join a drumming group or a drumming class weekly or something like that. You'll go back to the doctor in a couple of months, and the doctor's, oh, I see your levels are great. It happened to me. So why can't it happen to you? You can do it. So we're gonna power through, and let's leave just leave cuckoo for a moment, and we'll come back to this like next time we meet. The last rhythm, cuckoo, was in what we say 4/4 time, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This rhythm that we're going to learn is like in 3, or actually 6/4 time. But I don't want to confuse you. Just say 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Everybody count with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay. So we're going to start out. I'm using my dominant hand. We're going to play a bass, a tone, and a slap. Okay? Again, if you can't do a slap, don't stress. Don't worry about it. Okay? Do your best. Like anything, do your best. Okay? So this one is not a fast rhythm. It's very slow and funky, Okay? So we're going to play with my right hand. Okay? If you're left-handed, use your left hand. Doesn't matter. Okay? So we're going to play bass, tone, slap. Okay? Repeat after me. Bass, tone, slap. Okay? So just remember, when you play a tone, lift your hand. Right. Right. Ooh, very good. I'm scared of you. All right. So that's the first part. Easy. This rhythm actually is played on this drum here called ngoma. It's another type of African drum from Congo. Actually, there's lots of different types of ngoma from different places in around Africa. So ngoma actually is drum, means drum. Yeah, ngoma. Yeah, drum. I have my drum. Okay. All right. So bass, tone, slap. Okay. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. I know I tricked you because I only counted to 3, but it's in 3. So 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So that's the first part of the rhythm. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Bass, tone, slap. Isokota. Okay. So now we're going to play the second half of the rhythm. The second half of the rhythm. Again, first half is bass, tone, slap. Second half is bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. Okay? I'll play it again. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. So that's right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right. Good. One more time. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. Good. Again. Good. Good. Okay. So now we're going to play bass, tone, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, slap, bass, tone, slap. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 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 Right, right, right. Right, left, right, left, right. Right, right, right. Right, left, right, left, right. Right, right, right. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, tone, slap. Okay.
See, you got fancy.
Okay. All right. So basically, what you want to do with this rhythm is that what you should know is that your right hand, or if you're left-handed, your left hand does the same thing over and over again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all your right hand is doing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you add your left hand for 2 notes only. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 So if you keep this going, you won't go wrong. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, right? It's not really that fast. Anyway, so so let's try this one more time briefly, and then we have to cut it. So yeah. So shout out to everybody out there for doing such a great job. So let's try this rhythm one more time. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, slap, tone, tone, slap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We didn't have enough time to teach the ending, so that's all right. So what I would suggest for everybody is you can pick up a drum. You know, it's Christmas time. If you don't have the money, ask somebody to buy you a present. Like, I want a djembe, or I want a conga, or you can actually even just get one of these style drums that's made by Remo. A lot of kids, they use this in a lot of classrooms around, all around the world. Really, they're practically indestructible. They're not as they're easy to maintain. It's not my favorite drum, but they make some pretty cool. You can get a pretty good sound out of this. So it's not bad, and they're reasonable. I mean, it's not a professional drum, but it's something that you could use to play on. I'm sure if you looked on Facebook, I'm sorry, what is the name of this drum? I think they call this a Remo. Miss Chu is on the line. Okay, it's Remo Tubano. They have Remo djembes. I mean, I don't really like Remo djembes. Like, I'm not really fond of it. But the Remo makes these drums. And there's a lot of other drums out there that you can buy for a reasonable amount of money. With our djembes, you really need, with the authentic djembes from Guinea or Cote d'Ivoire. This one is from Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. You really have to have somebody around that can really help you maintain it. So, there's goat skin and tuning. You have to learn how to tune it, learn how to care for your drum. And that's part of the learning process of playing djembe. So, anyway, so I want to leave you with this, just to do your best and, your best is always good enough, right? So sometimes in life we may try, and sometimes and succeed, and then sometimes we try and there's failures, but you always keep going. You know, they say use the ground to push yourself back up, right? So the study of music, especially this form of traditional African drumming, African music, is I don't know how to say this the right way, but it's enlightening. You know, it brings you to a place of self-awareness and good health and joy. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go and get into the chat for a few minutes and try to answer some of your questions. I really appreciate you all tuning in, and I'll make sure that I give the name. If you have, I will try to reach out and find if you need instructors in the areas where you live. I'll try to find some names where you can go with some, you know, really good instructors that know what they're doing. You know, not somebody that's like, you know, has like 2 years experience or something like that. Okay. Can I use bongo drums? I mean, you can, of course, you can use bongos. I mean, it's a different technique, but sure. Bongos are, it's a different technique, but that's fine too, you know? So, yeah, so thank you so much. We will keep in touch with you and let you know when the next Rhythm Circle is through AARP Michigan. I'd like to thank Karina and all the people down in Lansing with AARP for putting this together. And big applause to my wife for hanging in there with me and doing her best. She's not a drummer. She is now actually, but she's learning with you. So as we go along, okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, all that great stuff. Be healthy, be good, and we'll see you later.